Hey everybody, William Brown, finally back again. Apologize to all of you. I kind of took a little 3-week hiatus there. It got to the point where I was doing something video-wise every day, and after a while you kind of just get burned out and got to step back from it for a minute. I don't think I've posted a video since about November 5th or so. Anything interesting happened since then? Now the working title of this video is I'm a fucking genius. If you remember this video from back on August the 3rd, I believe it was. Oh, you Ron Paulers, you're gonna vote third party, or you're gonna write in Ron Paul, and you're gonna split the conservative vote. It's gonna be Obama for another 4 years, and it's all your fault. That's right, I called that. And all these assholes, Rush Limbaugh included. Rush Limbaugh with Michael Baroni or whatever his name is. All these people who predicted big Romney win. You know, Romney's gonna win in a landslide. And you motherfuckers are smoking crack, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? I knew Romney was gonna lose. I told you Romney was gonna lose, and I told you why he was gonna lose. And everything I said came out true. And here's the part where I do this. And you know, something that kind of pisses me off since then. Okay, check it out. Now on election night, we called it was originally titled a Elections Result Watch Party. Then we changed it to Elections Result Watch Wake. And okay, here's a picture from it. Okay, you see me in the middle there with my little beanie hat on. They got one of those inflatable fuck dolls and put an Uncle Sam mask on it. And if you look up close, you can see it has a sock puppet on each hand, a white puppet on the right hand, and a brown puppet on the left hand. And it had a Constitution laid out. We all got up, you know, people said a few words over the demise of the Republic and all. So anyways, then we did what Ron Paulers usually do, and they get together in large numbers. We all got shit-faced drunk. And of course, being the genius that I am in matters such as this, I made sure I had an ice cold 12 back at the house for when I left the party, right? I was up to like 8 o'clock the next morning. I watched the sun come up, talking shit on Facebook to the Republicans. Yeah, you motherfuckers, suck it. And it was tripped out too, man, because like last time I saw really paid attention when I was coherent enough to notice the electoral totals, that Romney was like 50 or 60 ahead. My drunk ass gets home, I get on the computer and find out that Obama's the president again. Like, holy shit, that happened fast. What's that Will Ferrell said in Anchorman? Well, that escalated quickly. But what trips me out, man, is a lot of these Ron Paulers ever since, they've been like, we didn't cost you the election. We're not the reason Obama's president. We didn't do nothing. It sounds like me when I was 5 years old and I was worried about my mama whooping my ass. I didn't do nothing. Nah, motherfucker, we did that. We did that shit. Hold on, let me get the proof right here. Okay, there were 4 states: New Hampshire, Florida, Ohio, and Virginia. In New Hampshire, Ron Paul's primary totals were 56,848. The difference between Obama and Romney in the general was 33,746. So if all those Ron Paul primary voters had voted for Romney, Romney would have got that state, and that state was worth 4 electoral votes. And the same principle applies to all the next 3 states. Florida, 117,100 Ron Paul votes in the primary. Obama versus Romney, 46,039 differential. 29 electoral votes. Ohio, 113,256 Ron Paul votes in the primary. Obama versus Romney general election results, a differential of 100,763. 18 electoral votes. Virginia, 107,451 Ron Paul primary results, 106,726 votes is the differential between Romney and Obama, for a total of 13 electoral votes. In all of these 4 states, Ron Paul received more votes in the primary than was the differential between Obama and Romney. It's a total of 64 electoral votes. Romney ended up with 206 electoral votes. If he had got those 4 states, he'd be president. I know you're thinking, well, the obvious flaw in that is assuming that those Ron Paul voters didn't vote for Romney. Maybe they did vote for Romney and it still wasn't enough. You know that didn't happen, man. If you're a Ron Paul supporter like me, you know ain't nobody voted for Romney. I'm trying to think. How many Ron Paul supporters do I know who voted for Mitt Romney? Let me think real long and hard about it. 0. In Florida, 117,100 people voted for Ron Paul in the primary. Out of 117,100, if even 1%, which would be 1,000 Ron Paul voters voting for Romney, I think that's pretty charitable. I don't think that happened, but just for the sake of argument, I'm willing to concede 1% would not have been enough. Fact is, Republican Party, we cost you that election, and you know it. But to tell you the truth, man, when Romney first jumped out to that big lead, I was scared to death. I was like, holy shit, this dude might actually win, you know. Then I realized that my fears were unfounded because all along, you know, the reason that I knew Barack Obama was going to be reelected is because Dancing with the Stars, Jersey Shore, X Factor, The Voice, these are all the top shows on TV, man. I mean, you look at the shit that's on TV, look what's popular right now. This country's fucking retarded. There really ain't no nice way to put it, and I guess it's overly cynical to bank on the stupidity and greed of your fellow citizens. That's basically what so many Americans are. They're greedy and stupid. And it's bad enough to be either one, to be either stupid or greedy, but when you're both, it's a disaster waiting for a place to happen. And the American people, they had their choice between a guy who's going to make things god-awful worse and a guy who could maybe stop the bleeding long enough so the next guy can come in and fix it. And of course, they picked the guy who's so much worse because they're Americans and they're stupid and greedy and retarded. And the truth is, if Mitt Romney had won, that's it for us. I mean, time's out on the liberty movement. We'd be through. We'd be irrelevant. If he won without our help, just goes to show that they didn't need our help. But fortunately, oh happy day, Barack Obama won. I cannot believe I just said that. Yeah, Mr. NDAA got reelected. Boy, that's a sad day for America, but it's a good day for the liberty movement. And you know, again, not to sound overly cynical, but that's the hard truth of the matter is that the worse things get for this country, better things are going to get for the liberty movement. Things got to get a lot much worse before they can get any better, because the worse things get, it's going to drive people to us. And they start seeing that everything we've been saying all along is right. Everything we've been saying is true about the Federal Reserve and the debt, police state measures and the loss of civil rights, overbearing weight of government crushing down on people. That weight's fixing to get a lot heavier. It's fixing to start crushing hard. People of this country are just, they're fucking phenomenally stupid. You know, it's all gonna come to a tipping point. Mitt Romney maybe could have stopped the bleeding. Barack Obama, he's gonna pour salt in the wound, you know. He's deliberately making shit worse. Stirring up the racial pot, stirring up the class pot, you know, the gender pot. You know, every pot you can think of to stir up, he's gonna stir it up. And he was supposed to be the big uniter, and this country is more divided than it's ever been since the Civil War. Might be heading that route again, you never know. The American people had their chance to kind of put the brakes on it for a minute. Well, of course they didn't choose to do that. They like their free shit. They like their free phone. They like their free food. They like their free everything. They're going to vote for the man that's going to give them more free shit. They're going to vote for the man who validates their own racial interpretation of the world. It's like the meme that was going around that if you voted for Barack Obama to prove you weren't a racist, now vote for someone else to prove you're not a fucking moron. American people are morons. What can you say, you know? They're like an old lady in that commercial. They falling and they can't get up. But hey, you know, you're gonna call yourself the revolution and all that, and that's just one of the grim facts of reality that you have to accept, is that what's bad for the status quo, what's bad for the country, it's good for us. It's gonna make us grow bigger, make us grow stronger, and make our voices louder. So anyways, as far as, you know, where do we go from here? Well, here's one good suggestion. From now until the midterms 2 years from now, take every opportunity you get to rub a mainstream Republican's face in it. That's right, bitch. We did that. We swung the election. We, the Ron Paul revolution, we were the deciding factor. We weren't going to get the president we wanted either way, but we took yours from you. We decided who was going to sit in that White House, and the one we decided was going to be in, the one that was going to fuck you, is the one that's in there right now. And we did that. Put your big boy pants on and get over it. We did that, bitch. What we gotta do like a carrot and a stick, good cop, bad cop thing, you know, rub it in their face for about a year, and then the next year, hey, you know, if you want our help, these are our terms. Put up our people for office, let our candidates speak, give our candidates equal time, don't shut us out, and all those bullshit rules that you passed at the convention, Better get rid of that shit. You're gonna have to sit down at the bargaining table with us, and it's gonna be on our terms whether you like it or not. You want us to go easy on you, or you want us to put it up your butt again like we did in 2012? Chew on that, motherfuckers. But make no mistake about it, we did that. You need us, and we told you all fucking year. Good luck winning without us. And look what happened. Did you win? Nope. Why? Because you didn't have us. We told you. We gave you fair warning. We were good sports about it. We played by the rules. We did everything right. And all you did was fuck us? Ha! Who got fucked on Tuesday night, bitch? You fuck with the bull, you get the horns. You got nobody to blame but yourself. You want to wipe your ass with us on national TV? You want to fuck us on national TV? On November 6th, Tuesday night, we fucked you on national TV. Keep that in mind. You know, the day's coming when they're going to have to sit down at the table with us. They're going to have to give us a seat at the table now, considering the results of the election and all, how we stuck it right up their ass. I want a seat at the table that one of them sat in first and got it nice and warm for me. What so many Ron Paul supporters don't seem to realize, we're in the driver's seat now. We got this. We got this. We did that and we got this. We got this shit now. And I see all these little anti-Ron Paul bot hating on Facebook pages. And yeah, you need to go ahead and get up off of that, man. You need to start getting that chair warmed up. This is William Brown, over and out. Thanks for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce to you Dr. Ron Paul.
President Paul! President Paul! President Paul!